started as a harmless dare. Daniel, a young journalist, was drawn to mysteries and urban legends. When he heard about St. Maria's Convent, rumored to be haunted by a cursed nun, he saw it as the perfect story. The legend said Sister Agnes, a devoted nun, went mad after being accused of witchcraft. Sister Agnes took her own life inside the convent, vowing no soul would leave in peace. Some claimed to see her wandering the halls, her hollow black eyes searching for her next victim. Daniel thought it was nonsense. One cold October evening, he packed his camera, flashlight, and voice recorder. The convent stood isolated at the edge of town, hidden behind ancient iron gates. The church bell creaked as the wind howled through the empty halls. Daniel pushed open the heavy wooden doors. A loud, eerie groan echoed inside. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling, and the smell of old wood filled the air. Walking through the main hall, Daniel clicked photos of the decayed pews and dust-covered altar. The place was silent, too silent. Then he heard a faint whisper. "Who is there?" Daniel froze. His breath caught in his throat. He turned, his flashlight flickering. No one was there. Daniel followed the sound, his shoes echoing on the stone floor. As he passed the old prayer room, something moved in the corner of his eye. A figure, dressed in black and white, a nun. She stood at the end of the hallway, her back turned toward him. Daniel called out, "Are you real?" The nun didn't move. Daniel lifted his camera and snapped a photo. The camera flashed, and the nun vanished. A chill ran down his spine. Then a loud knock came from a door nearby. Bang! 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 An old wooden door stood at the end of the hall, with a faded inscription carved above it. "Do not enter." Curiosity won over unease. Daniel reached for the handle and turned it. The door creaked open. Inside was a small stone chamber. A wooden cross lay broken on the ground. Candles lined the walls. In the center stood a chair, covered in chains. On the wall behind it, a message, "She will never leave." The temperature dropped. Daniel could see his breath. Behind him, a soft giggling. He turned slowly. The nun was there, standing right behind him. Her face hidden under a black veil, her hands clutched a rosary. Daniel stepped back, heart pounding. "Who are you?" he whispered. The nun tilted her head. In an unnatural voice, she spoke, "I never left." The veil dropped. Her face was horribly disfigured, sunken eyes, black veins, and a twisted grin. She lunged at him. Daniel screamed. The door slammed shut. Daniel stumbled back, knocking over candles. His flashlight flickered as the nun's laughter filled the chamber. He grabbed his voice recorder and whispered, "I have to get out." A hand gripped his wrist. Ice-cold fingers. The nun's eyes burned into his soul. He kicked, fought, and broke free, bolting for the door. As he ran down the hallway, he could hear her behind him. Her footsteps, fast, unnatural. Just as he reached the entrance, he saw something that made his blood run cold. The doors, they were gone. A solid wall stood in their place. "No." No exclamation mark. Daniel pounded on the stone. Behind him, the nun whispered softly, "You belong to me now." The next morning, the townspeople found Daniel's car outside.